Jai Sonal Swamiji. I am Tanmay Santpur from Breather Bench and my MID is 80149. And my question is, what are the best ways to use social media for educational purpose without diverting our mind? Thank you, Jai Sonal.
Yes, Tanmay is asking question from Breather Branch and his question is, how to use social media without diverting our mind and how social media can be helpful in our education. So first of all, Tanmay, I would like to say that social medias are not made for the educational contents. The purpose of social media is communication, news, updates, not the education. So if you are expecting educational contents from social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and WhatsApp, so you will not get 100% those complete education content. Instead, you will get some wrong information and you will get diverted from these all informations. Instead of this, you can go for the education platforms, education website like Encyclopedia, Byju's, Khan Academy and Examfear. Likewise, there are so many such websites, YouTube channels available online. If you go through those things, you can improve your knowledge, you can have the good information, it will be helpful to your education. But if you go for social media, yeah, sometimes you may get some education contents on social media, but not all the time. So it may divert you and it may give you the wrong information as well. So better, instead of social media, we should go for the other website from where you can get the proper education contents. Yes. Next question.
Narayan Swamiji, I am Akash from Hyderabad and my question is, how can I use media effectively for my studies and which program should I watch? Thank you.
Akash is asking from Hyderabad branch and he is having very good question. His question is, how to use media effectively and what kind of program should I watch? Very good question. Many of you might be having the same question. Dear students, if you want to use media effectively, then you have to use with learning mindset. While using media, you must have the learning goal, not the entertainment goal. Before you use any media, you have to just ask any one question. This one question you have to ask to yourself, that will it improve my knowledge and skill to achieve my goal? If your answer is yes, then you watch it, you use it, you do it. But when your answer is no, it means it is not favorable to your goal and it will not help you to make your life better. So my dear students, ask this one question to yourself before you use any media. Before you watch TV, before you watch any movies, before you go for video games, before you go for any other social media, you ask this one question, will it improve my knowledge and skill? Then you should use it. Now the second part of his question is, what kind of program should we watch? Dear students, you might be watching different TV shows which may give you entertainment, but you may not learn anything because those all stories, those all matters, contents are not the reality based. Those all are the virtual things, and based on virtual things, you cannot make your real life. So my dear students, instead of watching and wasting your time behind those all such kind of contents, instead you should watch some live educational related contents, some competitive quiz programs, international talent oriented programs, or some education websites or apps like Byju's, Khan Academy that I can suggest to you, which can help you to improve your education. So such kind of program you can watch which can improve your knowledge and your skill, but not other programs which can damage your sanskar, which can damage your study. Yes. Next question.
Jai Swaminarayan. Swamiji, my question is, I made 1 hour for playing games on mobile, but my mother gives only 30 minutes. It takes 50 minutes to start the game and finally I get 15 minutes to play. How can I convince my mother? Thank you.
Wow, what a lovely question. His question is that I have set 1 hour for playing video game. Now my mother is giving me phone for only half an hour. and 15 minutes it takes to start the game. So I can get only 15 minutes to play. What should I do and how can I convince my mother? First of all, dear boy, I don't want to say anything because this is the issue between you and your mother. And your mother knows what is better for you. So I will not interfere between you and your mother. You both have to understand how much time you want to give. But anyway, you have fixed time for playing video games. No, that way we are happy, and that is very good positive point, that you have fixed the time. Dear students, in our life everything we have to fix. We have to fix the time limit, that this time is fixed for study, this time is fixed for playing video game, this time is fixed for spirituality, this time is fixed for sleeping. In this way, when you will make such kind of time management, priority management, automatically your life will become easy, tension free and effective. Let's go for next question.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji, I am Shashank Siddharpure from Bidar. My question is, how can I control the media in an effective way instead media controlling me and spoiling my time?
Wow,
Thank you.
very good question. Shashank is asking from Bidar branch. His question is that how can I use media in such a way that media will not control me, I will control to media. So very good question. Dear students, if you want to control your media, then you have to become a driver in your life, not a passenger in your life. You have freedom to choose your actions. God has given us freedom to choose. But when you don't utilize your freedom to choose, then around us, this media and other people will make a choice of our life. So my dear students, for this, first of all, we have to become a driver in our life. Once again, the answer for this question is the same. Learning mindset. You have to make a choice that I will use media for the learning, not for entertainment. When you have this kind of mindset of learning, then definitely you can use media, you can control media, and media will not control you. Yes. Next question.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji, I am Yojit Rao from Navi Mumbai branch. My question is, why do people use media even though they know it is bad and total time waste? Thank you.
Very good question. Yojit Rao is asking from Mumbai branch, and his question is, why do people use media even though they know that media is bad and time wasting? Good question. Actually, media is not good or bad. Already we learned that it depends on how we use them. They are neither effective nor defective, neither good nor bad. It depends on how we use them. But even the why people are not using it carefully and why people are falling in the addiction of misuse of media. Why? What is the reason? Dear students, today we have to understand one thing, that whole world is making research to make you engaged in media. Those who are making the films, those who are designing the video games, those who are making the TV shows, they make the research and planning that how can they make you more engaged in their program. Dear students, our elder Swamiji says many times that these people, these filmmakers, producer and these all people are earning billions of money out of our weakness. And do you know what is our weakness? Our weakness is demand of entertainment. And because of this, we have demand of entertainment. So they will give you such attractive content, such delightful content, such entertaining contents that you will like it to watch. You will like it to play such video games like PUBG. So now students are made behind such kind of games. Why? Because they understood our weakness. So we need to understand this one thing, that if we want to come out from the trap of entertainment, then there is only one way. This point we also have discussed in video, and today also I will repeat once again. That is, set a big goal in your life. One who has big goal in his life, he doesn't have time to waste behind this entertainment, behind this video. We have given the example of Narendra Modi, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Sundar Pichai. These are the people, they are ruling the world. They have the great goal in their life. They don't have time to waste behind this entertainment and all. In the same way, if you also will have the great vision, great goal in your life, definitely you will come out from the trap of entertainment. So my dear students, set a big goal in your life. Yes, next question.
I am Pranik from Hyderabad, and today my question is, I don't get interest in reading books, but I love to watch the screen, and these days I become very lazy. Though I know reading books is a great habit, how can I develop reading books?
Very good question. Pranik, this is not just the question of you, this is the question of everybody. Everybody knows the importance of reading books, but they don't read books. They like to watch more videos and all. So his question is, how can I develop the habit of reading good books? Dear students, let me give you a few examples which will help you to understand the importance of reading books. How reading books can give us the great idea and how it makes our mind innovative. Did you hear the name of Bill Gates, who is one of the rich men of this world? He reads 50 books in a year. He reads 50 books every year. Fine, forget Bill Gates. Do you know the Elon Musk, who is the outstanding innovator of the world right now? He is reading 500 books every year. Now you just imagine every day how many books he is reading. At least every day one book he is reading. Now also he is reading one book every day. Why they are having such kind of habit? And they would not be watching TVs and they would not be engaged in social media, Facebook and all. Their life will be such engaged in their great goals. But how they get such kind of ideas? By reading books. And our scriptures also are written, not recorded. Our scriptures, our Vedas, Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Sikshapatri, Vachanamrutam, those all scriptures are written, not the recorded. Why? Because in written script there will be a more sense of authenticity. It is written, so it is authentic. You can have trust and you can make the decision based on that authentic script. But sometimes what speakers are saying, we may feel doubt. There may be some doubt also. But in scripture, what is written, it is authentic. So that way, by reading scriptures, by reading books, we get more idea, we get more clarity, more clear understanding, knowledge. So we should read and we should develop the good habits of reading books. And it is also said that readers are leaders. If you want to become a leader, then first of all you have to become a reader. Yes.